FlossTube! My name is Natalia, and well, welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before, or if you are my subscriber, thank you so much for being my subscriber and for watching my videos. This is a video about cross stitch, so if you're a diamond painter and you're not interested in cross stitch, then probably it's not a video for you. But I like to I want to include all the crafts in my channel that I'll be doing, and cross stitch is like a big part of my life as well. Like, I've been doing quite a bit of cross stitch the past, I think it's been like 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it's been 3 weeks since my last FlossTube. And I've done quite a bit of stitching. I think it's kind of motivating having that like video thing going on where I have to like present my progress, and I realized like normally I don't stitch that much. So I was trying to get a few things done. And also there's like another new thing that I've been stitching, and I'll explain why. So I thought, well, I was going to do FlossTube next weekend, but I thought actually, well, I'll record this weekend. I'll post it during the week. I'm not sure which day exactly, but it will be posted during the week. But I'm recording during the weekend, and I am recording a week early because I decided I have enough to show, so why not? But anyway, thank you so much for visiting. Today I'll just do a little FlossTube where I'll be showing us some of my whips, as well as one new start. I don't have any finishes. I don't think that happens very often with me. I start a lot of projects and I don't finish them very quickly. But it's, and plus I do a lot of diamond painting, and I also do a lot of projects for diamond painting, which I also don't finish very, very quickly. So it seems to be a theme in my life. But anyway, welcome to my channel. It's great to have you here. I hope you're having a lovely week or a lovely weekend, and let me know in the comments, if you stumbled upon this video. I'd love to hear from you as well, so you can let me know if you're a cross stitcher or what crafts you do, and it'd be lovely to meet you as well. But let's get going with the cross stitch. Sorry, I keep looking at my floor. I know you're probably wondering why is she looking down there. It's because, well, I have some projects on my table and some on my floor, and I'm wondering what to start with. And really, I don't know. And also I need to learn to look at the camera and not at myself. I mean, it's very tempting to look at myself because then I can see what's going on in the screen and how stupid I'm looking at the minute. So no, if I'm making any stupid faces or anything like that, I'm controlling it better. But I should really start looking at the camera. So I'll be trying to do that today. Okay, this is my new goal. Okay, so I think I'll start with the thing that I'm the most proud of, because last time I was complaining that I haven't done a lot of work on this project, even though I really wanted to work on this project. And it's not like I made a humongous amount of progress on it, but I finished at least the first part of it, so I'm quite proud of that. So this is the stitch along from Modern Folk Embroidery. So it's Jacob's stitch along, which is called the Fruit of Plenty, and I have completed the January part. Yay! Yeah, so I know this is not like overly impressive for all of these guys. If anybody here is working on this or is watching FlossTube regularly, they've seen probably amazing progress from other people. Whilst I just have a little bit finished, but it's the first bit that's finished, and I already started on the second part. Just. Yes, so need to be proud of small achievements, right? I will also insert a little video which zooms in on the project, because my back camera is better than my front camera, and the lighting is probably, when I bring this today, is actually better than last time, so I don't know what's going on with this camera. But just in case you can't see it, it's not focusing, I'll insert a little video here so that you can have a look in more close up. You can also see what color choices I've had. So I have 3 colors, one blue 3750, the red one is 815, and the brown one is 844. So it's 3 DMC colors, and the fabric is 40 count Newcastle Row linen. So it's my first project ever on linen. and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving stitching on linen. I love the feel of the fabric, and I don't find 40 count very hard to work on. It's more the actual counting, because the linen is not evenly distributed. Some weaves are like thicker and some are thinner. Sometimes it's hard to know where the actual holes are. And it's hard, I find it difficult doing, because I'm doing it 2/2. Counting, if you have several gap, like a gap of several stitches to count, I find it very difficult. So I try to only, like, if I have to count, I do like the minimum. So only like if I have like a gap of 1 or 2 stitches, that's okay. But if I have a few of them, I'm worried that I'm not going to miscount. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. That's why you may see that I try to work along lines, you know, as close as possible, so that I don't have to count too much. Anyway, oh, and last time I forgot to say, and then I think somebody mentioned in the comment, and this is a lovely needle minder. I got asked about it also on Instagram, because it is beautiful, and my camera is really annoying. I don't think it likes focusing. Let me try. If I put it in the middle, I think it does it better. Yes, so this is a needle minder from Etsy, from Just to Heavenly. I'll put the link or the name of the shop below in the description as well, so you can check the shop out. I think they have lovely needle minders. Yeah, so that's my first whip. I have another stitch along, which I also shared with you guys last time. So let me just, I have to lean to get it. Right, here we go. So the second stitch along is the whimsical alphabet stitch along from the Little Room in the Attic, which is also an Etsy small shop. She has lovely designs. Honestly, she has some beautiful designs. I have a couple patterns that I already bought that I haven't started yet, but there are some lovely designs. And this is a very cute stitch along. I love it. It's free. The patterns are released free every 2 weeks. So it's an alphabet. So right now I think E has been released, and I think this coming week F will be released. I'm behind. I'm just as with Jacob's stitch along, and I don't expect to catch up. And in case anybody asks, I'm downloading all the charts, but I don't think I'll finish them on time. This is not really even my goal at this point. But here it is. So I've got the first 2 letters, and again I'll insert a video just in case you can't see them very well. So there's a lot of backstitch on these ones, and yeah, my camera is refusing to focus. It's really refusing to focus. Come on, camera. I think if I put it a bit further away, it focuses better. So my front camera is not very good, unfortunately. But hopefully you can see it, and I'll insert the little video here as well, just so that you can see. So there's a lot of back stitching, especially in black, but also a little bit in white. I don't think you can see very much. The back stitching in white is very hard to see, in my opinion, but if you like in her hair, you can see in her hair. The back stitching is quite lovely, but it takes a long time, because it varies. So some back stitches are in one thread of floss, then or 1 strand of floss, then some is 2, some is 3, and some is 4 strands of floss, and it kind of varies. So sometimes it takes a long time to get all the lines, and I messed up somewhere on her foot as well, but I found it so hard to unpick that I decided to just leave it as it is, because I think if I haven't told you, you probably wouldn't realize as well. Yeah, but I'm loving this one. I mean, I don't think I love all the letters, but I love these first 2 letters. Maybe that's why I stopped, because I'm not too excited about C. C is kind of meh. It's a cat, but it's not really a cat. It's a cat woman. I'm not really sure about her. But so I'll do the C. Then D is very cute, and D is a dolphin, and it's very cute. So you know, kind of, I think these are really cute designs. Probably some letters better than others, but I'm still really enjoying it. And it's got Kreinik, lots of Kreinik in it, which is my first project with Kreinik. But I've had no issues whatsoever. I was a bit worried about it at first, as I said last time. I wasn't sure how to use metallic thread, but it was actually completely fine to use, so I'm very happy. So it's got 3 different Kreiniks in it, 1 pink, 1 blue, and 1 gold. Anyway, if there's something that you're interested in, I recommend that you join. I think it's better to download all the patterns, because I think as soon as the stitch along is finished, then they will stop being free. So I'm just collecting them as they are released. Okay, so these are my stitch alongs. Then from the whips, so I had last time when I saw you or you saw me, or if you haven't seen my previous floss tube, because I don't think a lot of people have seen it, you can find it. I've created a playlist which is called Floss Tube. So in case you ever want to go back to any of my videos that are related to cross stitch rather than diamond painting, which is the majority of my channel at the moment. So if you ever want to return to any of my floss tube videos, I have created a playlist, and all my cross stitch videos will be on that playlist. So you're welcome to see that. But so last time I showed you 4 whips. One of them, the girl on the rooftop, I haven't worked on at all. It's just been sitting. I know, I feel bad for her. But I'm unfortunately, it's just I wanted to work on other projects, and then the new project came along, and she got bumped. Yeah, but plus we don't have a very good relationship at the moment, so yeah, maybe you know, I'll return to her, and I'll let you know how she's doing. But for this week I did a little bit of work on my last whip, which is the tiger from Etsy shop as well, which now I forgot what the name of the shop is, so I'll put it on the screen, and also I'll put in the description below, I'll put links or names of all the shops that I purchased any patterns or needle minders or anything like that from. So this is a tiger. It's kind of I was saying last time, it's a bit of a different design for me, that I'm not normally, like, you know, it's not as cute and colorful, but I'm kind of enjoying it. I wish I could like just sit for 2 weeks and just maybe stitch on it and just see how it comes, because I think I'm just really curious how it's going to look like when it's finished. Like for a while I wasn't sure if I want to keep working on it, but now I actually think I do. Like, I think it's going to be something very different. I will put the picture on the screen of what it will look like when it's finished. I will try as well. I should have said earlier. now it's a bit late, but because I took pictures last time, just so that I have pictures of like where it was the last time, and I realized that I haven't said that for the previous project. So I wonder if I've inserted. I will try and insert them in editing, so you may have seen them already, guys. You're probably thinking, what is she talking about? But yeah, I forgot that I was going to put pictures of the last time you saw it and the new one. Now you see it. Or whatever. Yeah, so basically this is, I'm not sure if you're gonna see any difference, because this tiger, well, it's kind of like, it's not a full coverage, but the face of the tiger itself is very, very full on, like there's a lot of stitching in it. So I think I've done about 500 or 600 stitches on it, but you can barely see any difference from the last time. So I think if you look very carefully, you'll find some differences. So this is what it looks like today. So see, it's a very angry kind of tiger. It's very serious, I know, but I kind of like, from far away, it kind of looks like it may look nice when it's finished. I don't know. I'm quite curious to see what it looks like when it's finished. So that's why I keep going, keep working on it. Yeah, so it's got some blue. It's mostly very, very dark. Again, because I'm not sure this will zoom in properly, so I will insert a video here so that you can have a closer look. But it's mostly dark. So some black, some dark gray, and a little bit of blue. So it's very kind of it's a very dark stitch. But I think it may look nice when it's finished. I'm quite curious. It's something different, you know, and I think it's good to be working on something different. I should have said on the previous one, the fabric was well, it's Aida. I know that much. Now, what count is it? It's I believe that this is 18 count. 18 count. It's called, oh, it says on the side, Fairy Dust Cloud Blue Pink. So I got it from Lakeside Needlecrafts. So it's their fabric. It's a printed Aida. Yeah. Anything else I need to say about it? I don't think so. Yeah, so it's a nice. So in the UK, I don't think we have as much choice as people in the US do. I mean, we can order from abroad, but I try to stick to UK shops. Also, I haven't ever used hand-dyed fabric yet. I'm a bit unsure about it, but one day I will try one. But for now, I'm not buying hand-dyed fabrics as well. So I'm generally trying to find something that can be delivered quite quickly to me, and also that's like not too expensive, because I already spend a lot of money on my crafting, and at the moment I'm trying to minimize it, though it's not going very well. so but even that printed eye-dye wasn't like the cheapest, but I wanted to have something more colorful rather than just like mono one color. Monochromatic, right? I don't know. Okay. So I've showed you the tiger, okay, and yes, and the reason why I remembered about fabrics is that this one is on some sort of funny, I came to conclusion that this must be even weave, and I actually tried and measure it, and I think it's about 24 count in 1 inch, I think so. So it is quite dense, and I'm doing it 2/1, and so the only thing I can say is the stitches, they come up a bit funky looking, because I think because the count is so high and I'm doing it only over like 2/1, so maybe it's a little bit too much and they're a little bit too bulky, but I guess a lot of people do it with like Heaven and Earth designs and they're fine, so I just keep going with it, and then we'll just see how it looks. Okay, so that's the tiger. In the meantime, I started something new and small, which I even forgot now that I started it until now I saw it on the floor. So this is not technically cross stitch. It's just something that I've been wanting to try for a while. So I've always kind of been curious about what do you call this thing? Black work, about black work, and then I found this this store. Oh God, what are they called? Steady Thread. And they have some lovely designs in black work stitching, and I was really curious about it. And one of them, well, they had a few different like molecules, like chemical molecules, and I'm a scientist, so I kind of felt like I should do one of them. And I didn't want to do one of these like I think there was like a dopamine, or was it caffeine? Something. One of these kind of that everybody does them. I don't know. I don't like doing what everybody does. So I took something that, well, I took ethane. Basically, it's a molecule of ethane, though it doesn't say that it is, but it is. I will try and put a picture also on the screen of what it should look like when it's finished. And I started on it and was really quite keen to actually finish it before my next floss tube, but then of course I got distracted with other things, so that went nowhere. Maybe for next time, maybe we'll see. But well, I have this other thing that I have to finish, so I'm not sure. But for now, this is how much I've done. So yeah, so basically, well, I just thought this is something really nice for a so my first degree was in chemistry, so I you know, this is something that I can really relate to, and I think it would be really cute actually to have that like in a little frame. And I know it's called black work, but I didn't really want to do it in black. I kind of wanted to see what it would look like in like another, like, I don't know, I've always wanted to stitch something in light color on a dark background, and I still haven't done that. So this is my first one, so it's more of a white work than a black work, but I think it looks quite cool. I mean, initially I was like, maybe not, maybe, I mean, I'm not sure if after this I'll ever do black work again. I'm not convinced yet that I will, but actually now that I look at it, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know, I just feel like it's very hard to make it even, and I'm not even sure if I'm doing it right, so, because I'm not really, I'm basically, the way I'm doing it, I'm connecting, I don't know, every few holes. I'm not connecting like from one to one to one, and maybe I should be doing that, but maybe I'm doing an easy option, and I didn't want to spend a lifetime on this. I just wanted to try it out. And I think it's still, from far away, it looks cool. I'll put the video close up of what it looks like, and then you'll probably see that I'm doing it wrong. And it's okay, if I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it wrong. You can tell me. I will, you know, I won't mind, because I kind of think I probably am doing it wrong. But I still think it looks cool. And to be fair, nobody that I know will know that this is wrong, because nobody I know does this, so it's okay. It's only you guys. Yes, so this is just Aida, and this is well, I don't know what the color is called. It may just be red, honestly, for all I know. I just got it from eBay. It's just red Aida, and the count, I suspect it's 18 count, because I like higher count Aida. I prefer higher count Aida to, like, I really don't like 14 count. Sometimes I'll get 16, but probably I suspect this is 18. I can't remember, but my guess is this is 18 count. Right. So then this is my last work in progress. Let me just have a sip of coffee. I completely forgot I had a coffee here, and now I look down and it's like, oh, that my coffee is there. Of my name on it, no? My mom got me this mug years ago. I love this mug. It's a Polish. It says some nice things in Polish, and it's like a Polish mountain view with, well, supposedly me. Well, though she's got red hair, so not really me, but hey ho, it's fine. I think she's cute. It's got sheep on it as well. I love sheep. I want to stitch sheep one day, so that will come to my channel one day. I've got a long list of things I want to stitch. Okay, so the last thing I started, I didn't expect to start, because I have a very long list of things that I actually want to start, and this wasn't on my list. But I have this very lovely colleague who's Polish, by the way. She's very lovely, and she's been because I only started my new job in April, so we've not known each other for a long time, and people at my work have not known me very well. But she's been super supportive and super nice. She's a very kind person. And now, well, with COVID, she was supposed to get married last year, and it never happened. And with COVID, everything got delayed, and she wasn't sure until very last minute when the wedding may happen. But eventually now they think, they think, now this is not for sure, but they think that the wedding will happen in mid-September. I think they've got a date, but I can't remember the exact date. So I think it's, yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway which day it is, also for their privacy reasons. Probably I shouldn't be saying. So basically they're getting married in September, supposedly, well, if everything goes well. And I felt like, oh, normally if I had known in advance, I would have definitely thought about stitching something really nice. But now I'm kind of, I don't have a lot of time, and I have all these things that I want to work on and stuff, so I didn't want to, first of all, I don't have time to actually stitch anything very big right now. But I was kind of looking for some small wedding projects, kind of, that I could possibly manage before September, or like before mid-September. And I think I found one. So, well, fingers crossed. I don't know if I'll manage, but I think I will. I think it's completely doable, this project. So it's from Historical Sampler Company. This one. It's called the Scandi Wedding Heart, I think. Scandi Heart Wedding Sampler. That's what it's called. This one. So it's got this lovely heart, which is kind of, see, the designs are actually kind of folky, very similar to Polish folklore. So that's even nicer. And I think the husband to be is Slovak. So that's even better. Because these are very kind of Slavic motifs. So I think that will work quite nicely. Hopefully they like it. I never know. When I give stuff to people, maybe they'll hate it. But at least, if they hate it, they hate it. At least I'll have fun doing it. I prefer, rather than going to shops and trying to just buy a random gift which nobody cares about, I prefer to do something handmade. I just think it's always more meaningful and more unique, because probably nobody else is gonna stitch anything. It's very unlikely. I mean, I don't know that many people that stitch. But anyway, losing my voice there, losing it. Okay, so this lovely design from Historical Sampler Company. It comes, so it's a kit. This is a kit, so it came with all the threads. You can see the colors here. Wow. And the nice thing that they do is they actually give you DMC numbers. This is the first kit that I have that actually tells you what the threads are, because I'm always freaked out that I'm going to run out. And it has actually happened to me, because I'm in my other whip, which I haven't shown today, decided to use a different fabric, and I started running out of some threads. And if they had just told me what numbers they are, I probably, you know, I could have just buy these threads myself. So I find it really annoying when they don't tell you what thread numbers they are. But so here they actually tell you what DMC and Anchor as well. I think they give you an Anchor, maybe not here, maybe on the legend, but they give you an Anchor number as well. So you know, it's really nice. I like that they do that. And they give you a little legend, a little stitching tips, and obviously pattern, which I'm not going to show you. And they also give you like an alphabet and a piece of because there's a thing in the bottom. There's you can put names of the people who are getting married, as well as the date. I'll leave that for the very, very end, especially just to be sure that they're actually getting married on that date. But yes. Yeah, so basically I started on it. Sorry, I think I'm completely losing my train of thoughts. I don't know why. My brain has gone. It's evaporated now. But I started it, so I'm going to show you now. So they just include, maybe it would be nice if they included a linen or something, but they just include Aida. Is it 14 count or is it 16 count? 16. It's a 16 count Aida. Thank God, because I really don't like 14 count. I thought it was 16. Sorry, I just knocked my whole table. Bouncy. Okay, it's all good. So this is it. This is what I've got so far. So it's the middle part. I started from the middle, just to be on the safe side, because I'm not having a lot of luck lately. I keep starting. Well, no, it's just like I noticed that my Jacobs thing, I started way too far, and now I'm like, I'm going to be too far to the other side. I have enough probably to frame it. I think I'll frame that one myself, so I think it'll be fine. But I'm a bit annoyed with myself that I started in the wrong place. When you start from the middle, it's much safer, so I'm going to try and do it as much as I can. So anyways, I started in the middle, so I started somewhere here, and I went up and I did this lovely flower, and then went down to do the heart and the little heart. Yeah, so it's beautiful. I love the colors on it. They're very bright. I'm not sure how if you can see on the camera, but they're very, you know, I think maybe if it's, oh, now it's all gone dark. Oh, there we go. So we've got like these lovely greens, some yellows, and these lovely like pinkish colors. So I really love the colors. So then probably this week I'm going to try and stitch these birds on the sides. I think they're lovely. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? So another thing, I don't think I will be doing the frame around. First of all, well, it's just, I don't think it's very exciting, and I don't think it adds a lot to the project, but it's quite a lot of stitching. And I'm like, maybe if I have a lot of time left to finish it, but I'm not sure if even then I want to include that frame. I'm not liking the frame very much. I don't think it adds anything to the design. I think the heart and the things underneath will be completely enough. So I'm probably not going to do the frame, so that will make it a bit quicker as well to finish it. So it should hopefully be fine. So again, I'll put a little video in so that you can see a close-up of the design. It's not a lot on it, but I love the simplicity of it. It kind of reminds me of Jacob's design as well, and a little bit that style where everything is very symmetrical. I love the symmetry of it. And you kind of like, I look at the pattern, but I can like look at it once and then just stitch away, because I know it's very predictable what the pattern is, so you don't have to constantly look at the pattern back and forth. So I like that about this design. It's a very easy, very simple stitch. I think this is a kind of a nice project for someone who's maybe a beginner stitcher, although there are quite a few color changes, and I'm trying to not carry my threads. Occasionally, maybe the yellow thread I'll carry a little bit, but I'm trying not to carry them too much. Well, I don't normally show it because my bags are horrible. My bags are terrifying. But this one, it's actually not too bad. This is my bag. So see, I'm learning. I think one thing is laziness and with me, and the other thing is that actually before I don't know, maybe I didn't know how to start and, you know, how to quickly start and end my thread. Now I'm becoming better at it. So yes, I'm learning. Yeah, but I don't pay as much attention to the back as you know. For me, the front is the important part. But because this is white fabric, I'm really worried, you know, and it's got big holes in it. I'm worried about carrying thread in the back because you can see my hand. So you can see the threads if they're carried. So I'm just not going to do it. And this is a new needle minder that I got. Sorry, some of the needle minders I've not told you what they are, but it's because I actually got them from diamond painting shops. Which I suspect people who are watching this are not really interested in. And one of them was a freebie, and the other one, well, this one I got from, I think, Diamond Painting UK, or Painting with Diamonds UK, I think. I'll link them below as well, just in case maybe you are a diamond painter as well and you're interested. But this one I got off Etsy as well. It's a lovely shop. I actually had a hard time choosing which one I wanted, but I started with this small one. They had some. She had some bigger ones. So the shop is called Vintage. Oh, I just looked at it before this video so that I don't forget it. Vintage Stitch. I put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen. And I will also put it in the description what the shop is called. But these are like, I think these are old jewelry or pieces that are then redone into cover minders. Needle minders. We call them cover minders in diamond painting, but yeah, you can use them as both. Yeah, it's a beautiful little flowers. So I really like this one. I think it's very pretty. Yeah, so I'll probably come back to this shop for more needle minders. Which brings me to the final part of my video, some haul. I guess that's what people call this, right? No, but it's not. I don't know if this classifies as haul, but I bought a few needle minders this past three weeks or so. So one of them you've just seen, and then the other one. I got two, and because I bought two, I think I got one free as well. From Denkai Designs. So I got this lovely little packet, and it included that card from the shop. I don't know if my camera is focusing, hopefully yes. But Denkai Designs is the name of the shop. Again, I'll put it in the description below as well. The two that I ordered, one of them, oh god, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. So this is, well, I don't know what it's called, but it's this lovely bird, like a bird of paradise or something. My camera is so annoying. If I come too close to it, it just gets very dark. And now it doesn't want to go light again. Let's give it a minute. Okay, so it's like this. Okay. Yeah, so I love this, is beautiful. It's got like little diamonds as well on the wing. Oh, my camera, for God's sake. Okay, never mind. But it's beautiful, believe me. I was thinking, because I'll probably be stitching a lot of birds. I have the couple of patterns I have from the little room in the attic are both birds. I think it would be lovely for a bird design. And then I wanted something also that is like to do with a sea, or like because I want to stitch the map of the world. I have like I have already flosses and well, I have linen as well, so I could start at any time. It's just that constantly I'm working on something else. But I thought this boat would be really nice for it to be on the sea. I would like sit on the sea whilst I'm stitching. So I thought that would be really cute. So these are beautiful needle minders. I have to say I'm really impressed with the quality of them. And they're kind of fluffy at the back as well. There's like this ball of fluff. That's quite cute. Yeah, this one had a bit different. This one had like a button. Yeah, so they're really well made. They're really beautiful. So I would recommend Denkai Designs in case if you're looking for needle minders, especially if you're in the UK. Because I don't know if I've said that, but I am in the UK. I think I have. Yes. So we don't have as many exciting fabrics or accessories are as people over in the United States. We have much smaller selections, so I'm always on the lookout for local shops. And then I got a freebie, so I got like a little mushroomy kind of thing. So yeah. so if I ever stitch mushrooms, that would be really nice, and I probably will because I love mushrooms. There's this lovely design from Owl Forest Embroidery that's got mushrooms on it. That would work really well. Although they usually send you, but no, that one is not a kit. That one is just you can get threads. So yes, I could use this as a needle minder, because they send, if you order a kit from Owl Farms Embroidery, I think they always include a needle minder. That's why. Sorry, I'm just thinking aloud. I'm thinking aloud. Okay, and then the very last thing, as I was looking for other needle minders, I found this lovely owl, and I had to order it. So I ordered it, of course. It's from the Batch Shack UK. Batch Shack UK is this one. I just thought it's such a beautiful needle minder. It's such a beautiful owl. Oh, come on, camera. It's the light again. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I just really like this one. And immediately I thought, oh, I need now a stitch, something to stitch with an owl on it. So then I went on looking for cross-stitch kits or patterns with owls on them. Of course, I found lots. But then I found that two of my, that there are two kits from Mareika, which I talked about last time. So I previously stitched a kit from Mareika. By the way, this is how you pronounce it, because it's actually a Polish company, so you can trust me on that because I'm Polish. So Mareika is a Polish company, and they do lovely cross-stitch kits. I mean, I did only one from them, but I can tell you it's not because I'm Polish that I'm telling you. I didn't know they were Polish until very recently, and I already loved them then. But the kits are very good quality. Like the one I did was very good quality. It came packaged really nicely. The threads were lovely. The pattern, it was a little bit difficult to read sometimes, but it wasn't, I don't think it was their fault. I think it was just a very dense pattern with a lot of stitches going on. So, you know, it was just a difficult one, but also there were multiple, one for back stitching, one for just cross stitching. And I think there was also colored and a black and white. It was very good. And I really liked the final result. It was a very good kit. So I would, based on that, I would recommend them. And then I saw they have two designs with owls. Well, they may have more that I haven't found, but I love them both. And I thought I'm just gonna get them. So one I managed to get very cheaply off Amazon, which I was very happy about. And then the other one I found actually when I was looking for my wedding sampler, I found that it was on sale in that shop. So of course I ordered that one as well. So I've got these two kits with owls. And so this is one of them. And I think this one is very beautiful. I love the leaves around the owl. And they're like little flowers or berries. And like little tiny butterflies. So I think that's very, very cute. And this one is even... So this one is more beautiful, kind of more traditional, and this one is more cute, funny. And there's even like a little bug here. I love that little bug. So it's got quite a bit of back stitching as well. I think this one not as much. This one's more cross stitch. And you can see in the back how they come. So the fabric, this one comes with like this. Oh, I don't know what you call this. They probably say it. But it's like a rustic kind of, let me see, I can take it out actually. It's packaged so nicely, I don't want to ruin it, but I will. Well, too bad. But so the flouses come like this. And this one's got 20 colors. This is the fabric. So it's Aida, but it's like, it's not just plain Aida, it's like a rustic kind of oatmeal or something. It's very nice. And they show pictures here as well that they have other animals in this series. Like, for example, there's like a little Bambi. There's like a little Bambi here. So, yeah, so they have some lovely designs, honestly. Like, I've a lot of the designs I've seen from them, I'd love to stitch. So you know, I'm very, very happy. Don't know if you've seen a piece of pattern I put here. No, I don't think so, right? It's fine. I'll blur it out if anything. Yeah, but basically, I mean, I'm not gonna show you pattern, but yeah, it's two-sided and one just has cross stitch on it, but it's colored as well, so it's not just black and white, it's colored, and the other side has back stitch on it as well as cross stitch. yeah, so I'm really, I think the quality of these kits is fantastic. So I would recommend to you, if you're ever looking for a cross stitch kit, this is a company that I have had a really good experience from, and I love the designs. I'm not going to unpack the other one. I'm already regretting unpacking this one because I'm making such a mess of it. But anyway, that's fine. I think this is everything. Yeah, I think this is everything I wanted to talk to you about today. Sorry, I'm just repacking this. There we go. And the other one comes with a grey kind of grey fabric, but you can see, you don't see a lot of the fabric. It's just in the corner, so that background is not stitched. That background is fabric, like the grey blue kind of. So I think this is everything I wanted to say today. I will edit this and post it. I won't post it today, but I will post it probably midweek. Yeah, and then I'll try and record another one either again like 3 weeks time or like 4 weeks time. Again, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch it, but I'm going to keep recording these videos, and if, in case anybody is interested. I'm very new to the cross stitch world, but I'm very excited about it. I've been watching a lot of FlossTube, especially now a lot of people have been doing their whip parades, so there's been a lot of interesting things to watch. And I have a very long list of things I want to stitch, and I keep buying things. Like I have some things in my stash, like flosses and fabric. But I don't like stitch very fancy. Like I don't stitch on very fancy fabrics or on very fancy flosses. Like I don't use silks or anything. So maybe it's not very interesting for people. But I just wanted to share what I do, and I hope somebody finds it interesting. If you have watched this whole video, please let me know in the comments, you know, what you thought of my whips, or you know, or just generally, just let me know who you are, and if you stitch as well, and like, what are you stitching on at the moment. Yeah, it's just, I really like getting to know you guys. If you have enjoyed this video, then, you know, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. Or you can even subscribe, which would be great. I would be very excited to have you in my subscribers. And if you do subscribe, just remember to switch on the notifications so that you can hear from me. I will make a playlist so it's easier to find my FlossTube videos, especially with time as I hopefully record more videos. But anyway, and I'm sorry for any background noises. My window's open, so yeah, you may have heard some people or cars or something. So apologies for that. But yeah, have a very good week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.